Welcome to the Group 6 Finals. This is the round of 32 Survivor match for Manifold TCG Season 1. I am Brad. With me here is Ambrose. Ambrose, what are we doing today?
Hey, happy to be here. We have Adam versus Jordan. We'll take a look at Adam's deck here first. This is Crucio, Eldry, Jeremiah, blue-yellow control, and last time Adam and Jordan played in their placement match, we really saw the hand disruption really pay off for him. I'm assuming he's looking to do the same thing here, leverage that Scepter of Hindrance into tons of yellow dice early in the game to strip Jordan of resources.
And there was a time back in the day when everyone played mechanical support, no one played ethereal support, and this Lucca and Barica deck was really able to feast on that. But here, Adam is packing Sever the Ties and Disrupt Communications. So as Jordan tries to grow, Adam will have the answers to remove his support objects and then the rend dice to prevent him from going past that.
It's a lot of disruption. And Jordan with Barica, Lucca, doing this flagship strategy. I feel like coming into this match, his best option is to hope for a very aggressive start and to do more damage in rounds 1 and 2 than Adam can really overcome from.
And you have quite a few options as Jordan, because every time you quote unquote trade down, you play an attachment, Adam kills it, you get to roll that red dice on your Lucca. And Lucca does roll a green dice natively. There was a green dice on Blessing of the Cloth that made an important appearance in round 1.
Yep.
And if Jordan can find those and he can, modify those into draw and avoid getting them sabotaged, that's how you can churn through. Something else really important to realize is your opponent rending your hand does not mean you don't have any plays, because it's usually going to take Adam 2 turns in order to make the dice make the rend. And so if you just draw good plays, you can just make good plays. A big part of why Jordan got cut out was because he had a couple rounds in a row where he didn't draw any relevant plays.
Right. It was like four 1-drops in a row, and it just didn't result in any growth. And so if the heart of the cards is with him and those draws are Earthbinders and Crackles and Diplomatic Meetings and Blessings of the Cloths and anything that has action, it looks like a very, very different game.
And today is the day. It matters more than it did the last time these met, because the winner of this game advances to the round of 16 and the loser of this game is eliminated. And as we get down to the table, I want to remind you of the 3 constants in life: death, taxes, and Adam starts by activating Jeremiah.
And he does. No rend this time, though, which is good for Jordan.
Jordan starts with a Relic Seeker, so he's going to look at the top 3 cards of his deck. And this was really important. Man, it happened in a winner's match several groups ago with Bailey, where Bailey was getting rendered into oblivion but kept using Relic Seekers to put expensive cards on top of his deck so that he never ended up with a round that he couldn't make a play.
Nice.
And so Jordan sees that Earthbinder. Pretty good chance that's what you want to be your draw going into next round.
He does have one in hand, but
you want to play one now and play one tomorrow.
2 is better than 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he decides to get rid of the Starfallen Warrior, and I believe the other one was a Sever the Ties. Adam activates Crucio, finds an energy and a rend.
Just a rend 1. It's not too scary yet.
This is our 3rd time seeing Adam, so we talked about this quite a bit, but it's absolutely worth harping on. That deck has some scary energy abilities. It's
my favorite thing about it. We have EE to deal 3 damage from Jeremiah, which means there's kind of a win condition, damage output right in your hero line. Swift, remove a shield from Crucio, keeps your damage dice effective by stripping those shields away. And then Eldry is possibly the most powerful, is E, reroll any number of dice. So if you think of the effect a single reroll of 3 dice can have on the game, rerolling any number can absolutely swing things.
Adam plays an Enthusiastic Harmonist who rolls black, and Jordan immediately responds with the Earthbinder, exhausting it. So those are dice that Adam is not going to get this round. All 3 of Adam's heroes are, in their own way, devastating. Crucio makes probably the best dice per pound of any hero in the game. Jeremiah has the absolutely devastating energy ability, and Eldry makes a bonus gem. And so you always have to ask, who do you go after first?
I don't think there's a right answer.
We saw Jordan in their previous game go after Eldry, thinking the gem was the most important thing. We'll see if he decides to do that again today.
So Adam got a spray and pray. We've seen that every game from him, I'm pretty sure. And it was looking pretty good here where it converted 2 blank blacks into some damage and some red dice. There was something else that he converted as well that I missed, but it definitely looked like a good trade.
Yeah, it looks like the green dice from Jeremiah went away.
Sure.
And so Adam can modify that yellow dice into an energy.
Yep.
And then he's finding 7, 8, 9 damage in round 1, but 0 rent.
No rent, and Jordan also has a pile of damage there.
That's enough to kill a hero?
That is awesome.
Okay, so Adam's gonna deal 3 damage and dig. That is crazy.
This is what Jordan wants. This is the aggression he needs. Taking any one of those heroes out. We're saying they're all scary, but the flip side of that is that any of those breakpoints is a huge reduction in Adam's options and power level.
Yeah, Adam's support objects are not that impressive. He's really trying to get out ahead to an early lead and just let his heroes kill you.
Can't do that when the heroes die.
That's insanity.
Yeah, and Jordan did go after Jeremiah this time. Get that 3 damage out of the game, not worry about it. This is totally different from last time.
I'm floored. I think Adam's floored too. Not like this is what he's thinking.
Yeah.
He got in for 8 damage and he should be really happy with that. He got belted for 12 in round 1, and that just happens to be a devastating breakpoint. Okay, so that means Adam has to play a completely different game, right?
Yeah, he's got to shake it up now, and Jordan is keeping the pressure on. Looks like he wanted to go for the spray and pray, but of course Earthbinder only hits characters. Still, it's dice off the table and dice on the table for him, so you can't feel too bad about it.
A Sever the Ties is still a really powerful trade against these Earthbinders,
yes.
But Adam needs to be playing like contraband dealers and energy retracers. He needs to use his support objects to make dice, which is not what he's good at.
Yeah.
Oh man, and Jordan followed up the Earthbinder with Earthbinder into Barkskin. The Lucca is already fully loaded. The Lucca rolls 8 premium dice on activation, already rolled 2 premium dice off his trigger.
Honestly, those two trigger rolls maxing out is just salt in the wound at this point.
Jordan's going to activate Lucca for 10 dice. I said Jordan wanted to come back for his revenge.
He's doing it.
This is brutal.
He's doing it. It looks like Adam removed a dice. I didn't catch how that happened. Did he have sabotage that he resolved?
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there's a yellow
dice missing.
Okay, Adam gets a protection to belief, so Adam has already stopped 6 damage this round.
That's what he needs to do. But he's not growing his board right now.
But he's only spent 1 gem. Protection to belief, you can afford to protection to belief.
This is true.
If he also changes the tide, then you're starting to get into the, okay, but are you going to do anything phase of the game? But here, if you've got a sleight of hand here and then you have an energy retracer, I don't want to say you're back, but you're thinking about coming back.
Uh-huh. That's what you need.
And that's what those gems show.
And we are at the point in the game where Jordan is working with the material he's showing on board, and Adam still has 4 gems up. So there's some breathing room for Adam where every move that Jordan makes is going to be telegraphed a little bit.
Yeah. I like to say Jordan is playing chess and Adam is playing poker.
Yep.
Jordan modifies into a modify 2. Adam gets to spray and pray. Not very impressive. It's a 3 damage spray and pray ultimately. Can be a little better if Adam makes some more dice. I think there's another spray and pray in Adam's hand, which is terrible. Oh no, that's a masquerade.
Also not good right now.
Also not good. Jordan resolves his modify 4. So he's back to 8 damage showing.
Which is good. It's it's not another hero down, but he's so far ahead coming out of round 1 that 8 damage is good. Adam has to play the spray and pray, it seems like. Wow.
It is not good. The first spray and pray can be really excellent, especially when you have all these boon dice. The second spray and pray is not better. Well, it's 1 more damage, but it was another action, which means that damage is now going to go into a shield. So It's not actually any better. Adam says, I'm going to modify.
Yeah.
And then he changes his mind. I'm going to deal my damage. I'm going to shield. Now, he had the opportunity there to reroll a couple times. If you find a 1 and a 2, you kill Barica? No, you don't. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking Barica was down to 2 health. Barica's down to 6 health. Wow, okay. It's not getting much better, is it?
No. Adam has fully failed to find the hand disruption that he needs to give him the space to do his thing. And the fact that Jordan is just rolling 2s, he's dropping bombs right out of the gate.
Yeah, and last round, right, Adam was able to sabotage 3. Adam actually sabotaged all of Jordan's 2s.
Sure.
But this Lucca and Barica deck rolls so much purple.
Yeah.
When you have the dice advantage, you get to modify into your 2s.
Yeah.
And this is the first time Adam's got to activate that energy enthusiastic harmonist, which does actually go a long way towards making these spray and prays better.
Yeah.
Does mean it looks like Adam's not going to have an energy retracer because he would have wanted that body up for it.
It's not the end of the world. There's other things in there, but the energy retracer is a big part of Adam's top end. So if he's not playing that this round, then he's probably needs to go for another, disruptive, sabotaging, have the game go long sort of rounds. But Jordan has a ton of dice.
Yeah. Are there enough protection of belief, change the tide, sleight of hands in Adam's deck to, play that game for 2 more whole rounds and make this happen?
Adam must be asking, are there enough of these effects in the whole world to deal with what Jordan's rolling right now?
Yeah, he plays a Scepter of Hindrance to get 1 more dice on Eldry, but Scepter of Hindrance it's a tech piece, it's not a power piece.
No. It's really, really good on round 1, getting that more opportunity for rend, but the yellow dice, without modify to back them up, don't close out the game the best.
Jordan opts to sabotage Adam's sabotage. I don't know. There's a physical damage in the bottom left of Jordan's dice pool. I can't tell what number it has. But so if he resolves this modify and then resolves this energy as modify, he's showing 5 or 6 damage. That's 7 or 8 damage. Adam
picked up some shields, which is good for him.
Well, that's interesting because I guess you do want the game to go long because the goal is to eventually energy retrace, right? Yeah. You're behind in dice. You need the game to go long enough that you stop being behind in dice. I honestly think Adam's better path to victory is change the tides, keeping him alive, and try and find damage. Because I think if you're not playing Protection of Elites and Change the Tides, you're losing the game.
Yeah.
And you don't have time for energy retracers anymore. It's not that you don't have time for an energy retracer, but I don't think Adam wants the game to go stretch towards infinity. Jordan is trying to decide. Oh, he still has 4 gems.
I know he's got a Witchfire. I think he has a diplomatic meeting.
Yep, that looks right.
And then maybe a second diplomatic meeting.
Okay, so that means he's going to re-roll 1 dice, then turn a dice to blank, and then sabotage a dice. You do it in that order. Okay.
That's nice. Yep.
And Adam has nothing. Adam is showing a single physical damage. He's going to roll these 3 dice off of his Eldry. He's going to create a gem towards an event. It is the change the tide. Okay, so that you can start that climb now.
I think if Jordan has that second diplomatic meeting, I'm not sure if I saw it, but that's probably the play now if that's what it is. Yeah.
Boy, howdy, is absolutely nothing going right for Adam, and that is not what you want to see in a Survivor match.
No.
He has managed to sabotage away most of Jordan's damage. Jordan can modify into Modify 2 and find 4. Jordan can modify into Modify 2 and then modify into a Modify 2 and 1. He can find 6 damage. If he uses all of his dice, he can find 6 damage. Of course, you can also reroll. But he does, I believe, only have 2 cards in hand, and one of them is a Witchfire.
Yep.
So rerolling is far from free. He opts to rend. I think he just got the last card out of Adam's hand.
Which looks like a Masquerade, which probably wasn't doing that much anyways.
Adam has traded for both of Jordan's shields, the one already on Barica and the one in Jordan's dice pool. Jordan modifies into a Modified 2, and it looks like Jordan's yield is going to be 4 damage and 1 draw, and 2 of that damage is going to go into a shield. So, Crucio is already shielded. If Jordan commits to fighting Crucio, he's actually going to get in for 0 damage this round.
Yeah.
Well, that's an appealing number if you're an Adam fan.
Yeah. And he goes for some damage on Eldry. Take the shield off.
Okay. So after the explosive round 1, we had a moderate round 2. And then in round 3, Adam did 4 damage and Jordan did 2.
2. Yeah. It looks like Adam is stabilized and it's anybody's game again.
Yeah, Adam is still on the back foot, but if last round's result is to be believed, it's not nearly as devastating as we thought. Here, the Eldry activates, rolls 3 dice, makes an event. The event blows up an Earthbinder. It's a disrupt communications.
You mentioned this earlier. It's been a long time coming. Finally, Adam has had some way to reduce the output that Jordan is putting out.
Jordan's looking at his hand. He's seeing a Blessing of the Cloth and a Ritual Circle and a Witchfire. I don't see the 2 in the back, but those ones I mentioned conveniently add up to 8.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I think there's a Strike Down and a Crackle.
Oh, yeah, that Crackle means it's quite unlikely that Crucio survives the round. Adam is down to 1 card in hand, 2. Oh, Witchfire Crackle to start the round.
Not bad at all. Just get Crucio out of there.
Before he rolls dice.
Yeah.
Which means Adam has 1 card in hand. He has 5 dice across all of his objects. He needs some combination of Detonate Mines and Energy Retracer and Change the Tide. And it's hard to have combinations of cards when you have 1 card in hand.
Yeah. I wonder if he was hoping to see a draw off of that Harmonist.
He could modify into a draw, but that's just garbage, right?
It's just showing desperation to your opponent.
Yeah, at some point you have to actually kill. Yeah, it's his only out. If his hand doesn't do it, he has to do something. Dealing 2 damage to Barica and then digging in does not win Adam this game.
Nope.
It's hard to figure out what does win Adam this game, but the resources that he has doesn't do it, so he needs to go dig.
It's interesting that we're rolling Lucca before putting the Blessing down. But I guess the Blessing doesn't use all of Jordan's gems, so maybe he's hoping to use one of his 4 drops instead.
Yeah, I believe Ritual Circle is what we're going to see.
Sure.
We're late enough in the game that Ritual Circle certainly has at least 3 pieces of food. I can name 4 of them, right? We know there's Diplomatic, Witchfire, Crackle.
And we don't see a ton of Ritual Circles. for those who don't know, it activates for a red dice.
Correct.
And when you do, you can put up to 3 events from your discard onto the bottom of the deck and deal that much damage to a hero.
Yeah, so it can deal 5 damage, which is a very good yield for a 4-cost support.
Yeah.
Even it not just it can deal 5 damage, it very often deals 3 damage.
Yes.
And the probability is so much better than what you get for 4-cost supports.
Yep.
Adam has the Change the Tide, which is gonna be what he needs in order to not die this round. He's got 10 health remaining. He just used his last dice. He's got 1 card left. Jordan right now is quote unquote only dealing 9 damage.
Only.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a sabotage. So now the Ritual Circle is going to get in for 3 and a red. There's the Crackle. There's... Yeah, so if I remember the board state well enough, we can't actually see Jordan's discard. I believe there's 1 event left in Jordan's discard.
He has at least 2 diplomatic meetings.
He just ate one of them.
He just ate one of them.
Yeah, he ate Crackle, Witchfire, Diplomatic. That red dice is not enough for Jordan to win the game right now.
No.
Oh no! What happened?
Wow.
Adam let Jordan activate the Ritual Circle and then he blew it up?
That's
because he resolved the sabotage
first.
That does not feel good. That's the kind of mistake you make when you've been losing the game for 3 whole rounds and just nothing is going right.
Yeah. So now we're at the top of round 5. Jordan is sitting at a very healthy 16 life of full health Lucca with a shield to Adam's 5 health Eldry. And Adam is back into the back seat.
Yeah, and this is actually the kind of board state that Adam's deck usually can often win from. But normally we would see Adam having 6 cards in hand and his opponent having 2.
And that's not the case.
Yep, it will take a flurry of events and a support character for Adam to win this game. And Adam actually does have a card in his deck that is a support character that can provide you with a flurry of events. If we see an Energy Retracer or a Contraband Dealer, there's still air in that man.
Yep. It's not the end of the it's pretty close to the end of the world, but there's certainly some outs for Adam, and we've seen turns where he's forced his opponent into doing 2 or 4 damage. And if he can put some output and keep Eldry alive and go to around 6, there's a world where he wins this.
Jordan is looking at an Engulfing Stone. He's trying to decide if he's going to put a counter on Lucca or if he's going to kill this Enthusiastic Harmonist. And honestly, Engulfing Stone taking away 40% of your opponent's dice?
Yeah.
Nope, he opts to make a 4-gem play instead. It is a Templar Armaments.
I mean, I don't hate this either. You're so far ahead on life totals, just being aggressive and getting dice out.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and it looks like there's a Change the Tide in Jordan's hand as well. Doeside Thug was not a Contraband Dealer. That card is not going to make a flurry of events.
No.
It does roll a premium dice. Does Adam have Orchestral Conductors in his deck?
I don't remember seeing them.
Yeah. 2 support characters. That play before making dice kind of makes me think that that's his plan.
Yeah.
But there we go. Never mind. I'll walk that back. He activates the Harmonist. It's not excellent draws, but most of what you want out of that Harmonist is dice that you're going to turn into red dice via the Spray and Pray.
Yep.
And now here's the monster. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 premium dice on this Lucca. Although Jordan spent the 3 gems on the Engulfing Stone, so Jordan does not have the Change the Tide up. But let's see what this yield is. Adam is shielded and has 5 life. Jordan has a way to break the shield and to deal 2, and then modify 3, makes that another 6. So right now we can break the shield and deal 8. So he's quite a bit presenting lethal, but Change the Tide.
Yep.
Is going to eat a modify 2 and a 2 damage. He's going to find Adam 2 more draw.
But Adam modifying into draw is a good sign. That means Jordan has time to figure this out. And he's got the diplomatic meeting to follow it up too.
Yeah, Adam's out of cards in hand and needs a whole lot to go right. It's, not very much is going right. Let's see how this reroll goes. Rerolls it back into a draw. And Jordan leaves him with the draw 2. Adam takes the draw 2. And at this point, you're hard up to find things that keep you alive. Change the Tide is probably the best card you can draw here.
Yeah.
Is there one left in his deck? I think there's one left in his deck. He'll make the premium dice. He is gonna curse this spray and pray not being a real object.
Yeah.
Jordan is going to modify 2 into 2 damage.
Not
4 damage into shield, but that's actually going to be 0 yield because Jordan is currently shielded and
has 2 shields.
He's going to modify out of one of those shields. Oh boy. Adam is doing a really good job of not getting eliminated in this game.
Yes. Like I said, we've seen him cut massive dice pools down before. He's doing so now, but it doesn't look like it's quite enough.
Well, he survives this round with everything being what we currently see. And he still has 3 gems. Maybe something will happen with those. No, nothing happens with those. Oh, man.
It was enough.
We have
Amazing.
a round 6.
Incredible. Adam's still in a really, really tight spot. Jordan just activating Lucca, saying go is a scary spot for Adam to be in.
And this is one of those brutal games. It's like it's never fun to lose, right? But Adam has been losing for a long time.
Yeah.
And he still has a chance. These are the games that feel the best when they work. There's the crackle. It's not, good. It's not okay. All right.
There it is.
All right. Take a deep breath. Can stop trying to find things to say. That was a heroic effort by Adam. Round 1 went terribly.
So bad. One of the most one-sided round 1s I've seen ever.
And he scrapped back. He forced it to a round 6. We have not seen very many round 6s in this game. And that means congratulations to Jordan. Jordan, you got your revenge. You recovered from your placement match loss against Adam. And now Jordan is going to be going to the round of 16. Adam has been eliminated from this tournament, which means I don't have to be in the booth with Ambrose again.
Yeah, good riddance. No, it's been great to be here, and I can't wait to watch more Manifold in the future.
Yeah, and I think we'll have you here again. I know I'm playing in the round of 32. I'm not sure Adam's going to have you and or Jesse in the booth for those.
Won't be me, because we played against each other.
Yeah. You're also playing in group 7. Right, okay. Well, then, never mind. I take it all back. Thank you guys so much for watching. That means we have wrapped up group 6. Group 7 is the last remaining. We'll get to placement matches there as quickly as we can.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody, and see you later.